All right, Shalom. We giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rekah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom and salute to the hopefully elect. Now, through the Spirit, I was doing some searching around, and I found this abominable picture. Now, I don't know whether this game is truly going to come out or whether it's a hoax or a prank, but I came across it. I was watching a video, so I said, let me take a snippet of it. And these devils love to push this agenda on Jake, man. And this thing is spiritual, man, because right when I was about to do this video, all type of distractions, happen. It's like Satan he's out like a roaring lion. But yeah, so I had to, and you notice, right? You notice that this is called Trans Theft Auto. And here it is. This is something, right? So they're not going to push this agenda on Esau, right? These Edomites. Because you see Esau, if you look at the picture, he's with you got the Edomite right here, Edomite looking guy. He's with the female, right? They don't push, what you call it, parent control, because they want to get rid of you Jakes, They don't want you Jakes procreating. We have enemies, all right? And they did this back in Egypt, attacking our seed. They did a good job at it because they turned the so-called black woman, that fucking demon, not all. We got our, the scriptures talk about the elect lady. But outside of that, man, the hell with these black women, man, they the fucking enemy, But you see they push this agenda on you Jakes, because they trying their best, not you Jakes, to procreate, all right? They want you wearing dresses. They want you being feminine. If you look at the screen, this thing, they got a Jake as a tranny. But at the same time, Esau with his female. You see how they go? They separate our families, right? They put the images, it's all about, what's the word I'm looking for? It's all about optics, all right? And that's this fucking game is abominable, Because they coming for our kids, They coming straight for the kids if they come out with a game like this. And I like Grand Theft Auto, But now they're coming out with Trans Theft Auto. You see that? They pushing it right on the kids, because who gonna go out and buy these games? All right? So let's get a couple scriptures, because this kind of it pissed me off, man. They don't push this on Esau, because it's Esau doing it. They push this on you Jakes. You Jakes should be fired up about this, Of course, we in the truth, we fired up, But you regular Jakes, They don't want you procreating. They don't want you manly. You look at TV, you see a lot of these Edomite looking guys be Jakes, but they push the Edomite man as masculine, wearing suits. But you Jakes the only one that's walking around wearing fucking dresses. And dress goes back to the word, what's the elder brought out. Dress means your attire or your garment. They putting on women's garment, So let's get the scriptures, and that'll be that, because this is a spiritual battle, As soon as I go to do a video, all type of distractions happen, Okay, this is Ephesians 6:12. It says, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers. Let's look up the word principalities. I believe I already know what it means, but let's just do it for the sake of edifying. Principalities. It says feminine noun, akare. It means beginning, origin, the person of that commences. All right. First place, rule, angels and demons. See, let's go back. Angels and demons. So that's spiritual. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right. So these elites are sitting in high places. They pushing us on our people. You see, they ain't pushing it on it. You know, the lower class Edomites, they push it on them as well, but mainly you Jakes. All right. Let's get Isaiah, one of my favorite scriptures. Isaiah 29:16. And it says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of it, that framed it, he had no understanding? So this devil has managed to turn everything upside down. And you know what? That's good in a way, you know, because ultimately it's the Lord. It's a learning lesson for us. Actually, it's painful, but we must suffer, you know, before we get up out this hell. But we got to endure to the end. All right. We have to endure to the end, because what Yahushua said. Let's get Matthew's. And Matthew's one of my favorite. I often go to Matthew's chapter 24. I often remember those scriptures. But let's go to Matthew's chapter 4 and verse 17. And it says, from the time Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So we got the kingdom to look forward to, you know. And that's what Yahushua was talking about 2,000 years ago. But the disciples thought it was going to happen in their time. Nah, it's a thing called reincarnation. So we had to come back multiple times, you know, in our lifetime, you know, in order to get it, you know, but it was leading up to that. You see? So, and then we had to go through slavery, you know, and back then the prophets didn't understand that, you know, that they would have to go through, because we was already going back and forth into captivity. But what the worst captivity is, this modern day captivity under these Edomites. We went into captivity under every other nation, except for Esau at the time. Well, we were under the Romans, so we were in sort of like captivity under the Romans, Esau at the time. But guess what? They fell, and we came up, and then we didn't know we was going to fall, and Esau was going to rise again. See? So this is that time we living in now that Yahushua is talking about. Let's get 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, know this also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And I can read this, and the generation that have all this, you know, they carry out all this in this generation, you know. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. And there you go. That's dealing with that, you know, that social media, you know. You got a lot of, back then we used to say, he or she is, what's that word? Now they use another word from it, conceited, yeah. They used to say, oh, he's conceited. Now they use the word narcissist, which is the same thing, you know, but it's just a up-to-date word. All right. So that'd be about it. Yeah, for men shall be lovers of themselves, their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. And that disobedient to parents not only means your biological parents, but your spiritual parents. Because you got these guys like Sakari, their parents, their spiritual parents are really the elders and apostles of the great millstone, but they were disobedient, you know. It says traitors. It says without natural affection, and that's heavy now these days. These people are demons, man. Truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. They hate everything is upside down. They hate. You got these women. They say, "Oh, I like bad guys." You know, it's just totally. It's fucked up. We definitely in these last days, man. Because what's good is bad, and what's bad is good. You know, but stay strong, brothers. They trying to push this agenda on our people. But guess what? The 2/3, they gonna get caught up in it. You know, they gonna get caught up in it. What is it? He had gave them over to vile affection. You know, only the elect gonna get up out of this. You know, I'm not gonna say we're gonna get up out of this without a scratch. I mean, of course, some brothers ain't. Depending on the Lord's judgment, some brothers going to have to, you know, lay down or pass away. You know, get died, murdered for this truth. You know, some brothers ain't going to see death. You know, it's all according to the Lord, but the elect is going to get saved out of it. You know, Jacob's trouble. You know. But I hope this is edifying. Yeah, I came across that picture. That kind of pissed me off, man. But guess what? Satan doing his job, you know. And these 2/3 deserve it, you know. These wicked ass Pookie and Ray Rays, and these wicked ass black women, these Eves, you know. They deserve every bit of destruction that they get from the Lord. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying. Till again, shalom.